there you go. Good evening, everyone. Oh, and I just realised how squeaky that chair is. That's going to annoy me, but that's okay. I can hear it. You might not be able to. So it's Friday night, and as much as I have a few things to show you how much fun it is, oh, I don't know. We'll see who comes in, whether Leanne is able to or not. I know that she's got the link, so let's see if she's going to be joining us. It could be a surprise. It could be a surprise. And we've got Diane's here. So good evening, Diane. Now, this is the usual Friday fun stuff as far as chat or the cards, or I haven't got my iPad set up this time, so I'm not doing it that way. So it's just going to be just some fun and some chatting maybe, and some readings, just a few on the cards of whatever sort. I was going to actually get the iPad connected, but I'm in the different format of just being BeLive, not the eCam. I usually bring that in with the eCam. So good evening, Michaela. And we've got Marissa. Good evening. And we've got Natalia. And I'm going to bring up Leanne in a sec. When she's ready, she can wave to me to say she's right. So cool, Becky. We've got Leanne tonight. Good stuff. So I don't know where I got to with who I was welcoming in. So, whoops, Leanne, I'm bringing you in. Now, can we hear you?
Hello. Yes, it helps if I unmute my mic.
Yes, it does, doesn't it? And I
put
just
some lights
realised
on.
the difference in the height too. So
I can lower myself. Hang on. Going down. Whoops, hang on. Where are we going down? That's going up.
I mean, I could come up closer to the computer like that, but that looks a bit weird, doesn't it?
Slightly. I just realised I haven't even got my lights on. There we go.
And I'll have to put the comment up in a minute. Now, where was I up to?
Becky was the last one, I think.
Yeah, and I was going to do the switch because now how the heck do I do that again? That way, I think.
There we go.
When I'm looking at the screen, like at the corner, it's like we're facing each other. That's right. It's been a while, hasn't it, since you've been able to get on?
Oh my God, it seems like forever.
Mm-hmm.
So the weeks go so quick.
Good fun that you're here. Good fun.
Yeah.
And we've got
half packed for the weekend, I think.
I sort of throw some things together. I've got the Rocky Road's in the fridge.
See, that's the most important thing.
That's done.
As long as we've got substance. I haven't even thought about food side of stuff.
I haven't thought about, well, isn't Rocky Road food?
Yeah.
That's what I thought
We're
about.
just going to live on that all weekend. That's okay.
It's a big box, I can tell you.
Oh, nice.
Yes, you know how much Tony loves making that.
Thank you, Tony.
Yeah. So he's here with Russell. The other two dogs that I've been dog sitting, as in my daughters, they've returned back home tonight, and I might get them back next week, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Nice.
I'm hopeful. So there's Natalia. It was Natalia's I put on last, was it?
Bex, I think. I could be wrong. Was it Beck? Was there a Beck or Rebecca or something?
I haven't got a Beck there yet.
I'm hearing things.
You must be. Well, it's the realm we live in, isn't it?
Yes. I'm forever saying to her, what did you just say to me? She goes, nothing, Mum. I'm like, I'm sure she just spoke to me.
I did, yeah. It was Natalia's because I remember seeing the double image there, so that's cool. And we've got Kim here as well. So hi, Kim. And McKay is saying hello to Tom. I got Raywin.
I love it. Hey, honey.
And we've got and Michaela's all up for the fun and the chatting. We do have fun when we're together.
Nice.
Even we aren't able to. I've managed to do some things that are a bit different. And I love it. Lovely weekend to you. Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Well, we are. We're going to have a good weekend.
Yeah.
Heading off tomorrow on the road. It's been a while.
The road. I'm having separation issues from my bed already. But besides
that is the thing, the comfort zone. After the shack, I felt feel a little the same, but that's all
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Sharing it with the dogs, and we'll get to the cards and stuff eventually, Mandy. And yours being the first that's mentioned card will be the first one. So anyone else who wants to get in early, you've got to be at the top of the list, or you might run out, might miss out, because that's the way I do it. I work from top down because I figure the order that you're in, that's when spirit intended you to be in it. Like that, sort of.
Love it.
So the other thing I saw there was Diane saying hello back to Mikhail. I don't need to really put that up, but here's Joe mentioning instead of hello, it's no pressing the buttons tonight like it's me. Huh?
I know. I laughed when I seen that in the comments.
I had to put that there.
What are buttons for?
Exactly. You've got to try them out. It's like the new flavours of Tim Tams and things. You've got to try them out.
Tim Tams. Haven't done one of those for a while either.
Well, you never know. We might get a packet as a guest at the
Let's hope.
and we have had that one.
We have. And we did eat it all in 4 hours on the way home or whatever it took.
It was, wasn't it? That was good fun.
Yeah. Well, they were melting.
Nice. Well, they were. That was in the warmer months of January.
Yeah.
I think it was. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. So, oh, look, there you go. And there's Diane saying the same, leave buttons alone.
They know you so well, Roz.
They're learning. We've got Sarah saying hello. And we've got Alison, or did we already have?
Hey, hon. Happy Friday.
Yeah. Rather cute. And we've got Alison. Or did I have that one up already?
You did. Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So I've got to scroll down, not up. And Kelly's on from the UK. So
wow, nice.
Morning. So good morning to you, Kelly.
Yeah, morning.
I have you here too. And Leanne's here.
Hey, Leanne.
And we're starting now into the requests for messages there. Look, Kim actually noticed we were on the wrong side. Hey, isn't it good?
Love it.
I think that's cool.
It is.
Saying so good to see us together.
Yeah.
Good.
Beautiful.
And of course, Sarah's saying hi to you, Leanne.
Hey,
I think
Sarah.
initially, well, you weren't here right at the start, but that's
no.
Yes. Yeah, and another one of good to see us together there.
Yeah.
And the fun trip with the Rocky Road, yummy Rocky Road. If I'd have taken a picture, I'd have shown it, but I didn't. So it is very nice. I've already done a taste test.
And here we go. Love it. And we might have to post a picture tomorrow in the car.
That's a good idea. And I'm just waiting for this one to scroll up because Michaela's actually asking, where do you get a Tony?
I think we all need a Tony.
No, you're not having him. Not. We've got Zanelle from South Africa.
Oh, hey, honey.
What timeline would that be on? That would be, must be in the middle of the month, wouldn't it?
I have no idea.
No, I can't. No, it's not coming to mind. And we've got Melinda's asking for a card, so we'll get to the card and that a bit later. I'm going to show first the promo stuff. Pass and round, backwards to frontwards, or whatever way, because we usually leave that to the end. I'm starting with it tonight. So here we've got Kat saying for a card as well, but she's getting in early, and it will be in the early list. And there's Sean.
Hey, honey. I look forward to seeing you on the weekend.
How do you pronounce it? Sian? Oh, Sian. Yep.
Sian, yep.
And Joanne Rogers.
Hey, honey.
Alison, we already had her up. Yes, because I remember that. I'll leave the rest as we come to them, because what I do want to do is, now, because it's been a lot happening since, is there anyone, I don't know, who might not have been updated on where you're at in your life at the moment?
Oh,
I haven't had you on for a while. So.
No, that's it.
How's things going?
Yeah, not too bad. Tara's hit just over halfway of chemo and doing quite well as considered, sort of thing. So looking forward to. We're counting down now. It's like bring on the 15th of December for the last treatment, and
Oh,
hopefully
wow.
then we can put that behind her and get her back on her feet and back to work and whatnot.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's still a lot of like doctor's appointments and blood tests and stuff like that. But yeah, we knew it was going to be a long 6 months. So ready for it to be over now.
Look, I think once you start them, you're ready for it to be over with any of that sort of treatment.
That's it.
And it's good that it's progressing and that things are on their way as such. So that's good to hear.
And she's doing really well. She's very positive and being very strong. So
that's
much
good.
incredible. So
That's
yeah.
good. I haven't had much happen except the normal. I'm not keyboard warrior, but I'm at home in front of a screen and typing.
It's weird because since like she's been going through treatment and been focusing on that, I find the computer to be quite tiring to sit in front of the screen, sort of thing. It's like the tiredness levels or the batteries, so to speak, get drained very quickly. So
well, I think too, anything that hits on that emotional level is going to be that extra drain as well, which of course it is for the whole family, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really.
Well, yesterday we did chemo and they got us through a bit quicker than normal, sort of thing. Well, it felt like it was quicker than normal because I've dropped one of their drugs a couple of sessions ago. And I come home and climbed in bed and had 2 hours sleep. And if it wasn't for the dog waking me up wanting to go out for a wee, I probably would have been there another 2 hours. And
it's funny how dogs really do become a large part of life to a degree. Not having Peanuts now in the physical, but she's certainly around still in that spiritual sense. I mean, I used to talk to myself a heck of a lot. Well, now I just talk to her.
That's it, exactly.
But then talk to myself. It's those meetings, mathematics, me, myself, and I. But having Alice's 2 dogs just for the last couple of nights, she did warn me that one of them does jump on the bed. The other one will be in her bed by the side. Well, this morning it was both of them on the bed, and I rolled over, and there's this dog. You sort of roll over, and there's this dog sleeping. I have to do it the way she was sleeping because I was on the left-hand side. And I opened my eyes. You could feel the breath on the face. He had his head on my other pillow, looking at me, breathing heavily, snoring almost. And I'm sort of, I don't like dogs on my pillows. But,
no, me either. I don't like them on my bed. Chip knows she's not allowed her on her bed. She'll sneak into our room occasionally. But for Tara's room, the moment the door's open, she's up on the bed. And Tara will quite often say she opens up to open her eyes to find the dog looking at her with the head on the pillow, cuddled in.
Yes, but Chip's a bit bigger though, isn't he?
She's a golden Labrador, so she's quite a bit bigger.
Well, Alice's is a toy mini poodle and a puggle. I had to actually ask her, what is a puggle? Well, it's a pug beagle cross. Quite cute, but smaller. I was surprised she actually could jump on the bed, but it was lovely to have. It was lovely to have them here, and I'm looking forward to having more of them too a bit later. So it's pretty nifty. I enjoyed that time. Now I'm trying to move through because I just noticed Kelly is on YouTube now. I don't usually get a great number on YouTube, so it's lovely to have you here on the YouTube, Kelly. So excited. You usually miss them. Cool. I'm glad that you are able to pop in. So
I see the lovely Brian and Susan are here as well.
I'm
nice
trying
to see you guys joining in.
Where's that, Brian Munro?
Yes. Yeah.
So that's that comment there. I am just flipping through them, people, just at the moment because there was a lot of comments piling up at the bottom. So Brian and Susan there. Yeah, love to have another session with you.
Beautiful. Well, I'm always here.
House choices, cool stuff.
Yes.
Michaela's just commenting it is exhausting. Now
it's usually about 7 o'clock on a Friday night. I hit the wall.
As well as no, not on the pillows too. Yes, the grants there.
Yeah.
Cool. And here we've got Steve as well. Hi, Steve.
Steve.
Having you popping in the morning shows too. That's cool.
Yeah. Cool.
And Melinda's actually commenting her cat likes to sleep on the pillow or something, something of yours. Yeah.
I don't know. I've never taken to animals on the bed. I don't know what it is. Tara's got size bed, and the dog and the cat take up 3/4 of that king size bed.
But look, for me, probably because I grew up on a farm, you had the dairy cats
Yeah.
and you had the work dogs. So you didn't have them inside. There was a no-no about any animals inside the house. So when
Yeah.
I was able to leave home at a fairly early age, I decided, yes, there was an inside cat already that I inherited, and with the marriage, so to speak. And then it was the dogs. And some were rough and tumble, worky type dogs. And I did leave them as being outside. But once they started getting to be cute and cuddly and the right size, yep, I don't mind having the dogs inside. I love the foxies. Mini foxies are gorgeous. So that
Yeah.
was the first time we had inside dogs. So
Mm.
it's good fun. And here we go. Michaela's saying, love the fact this chat show is interactive, much better than watching the gardening show. Well, Tony did mention to me.
Who was doing the gardening show? Were you doing one, Roz?
What's that?
Were you doing a gardening show?
Oh, not a gardening show, but I have got some some wicking beds that I've started to establish, right?
Oh, nice.
Which are going along quite nicely. But in that process, Tony came in this afternoon and said, those succulents on the east wall, have you noticed there's a few of them dead? And, you shouldn't be able to kill a succulent.
I can.
Yeah, I did.
I can kill anything that's got life in it.
Last week, I do them on a Sunday because you overwater them and they're too much.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I was going to say, this is about the only thing I haven't killed is my
look
bamboo
at
plant.
mine.
Oh, wow.
Mine.
Yours looks really healthy.
Isn't it beautiful? Yeah.
Mine's having trouble standing up.
Mine is in a self-watering pot. I think the
Ah.
succulent should have been. I
Yeah.
have an alarm on Sunday that says water the garden, which is, I know it's that one.
Yeah.
And I forgot. And on Monday, I have a alarm that's set that says, did you remember to water the garden yesterday?
God.
And I forgot to do that this week. And apparently I must have forgot last week as well because he said they're dead. And it could have been even the week before. I don't know.
Yeah. I love Joe's comment. She can kill plastic plants.
I like Diane's too. I rolls too much water, not enough talking to your plants.
Is that what it is?
I don't talk to those ones. I have been to the wicking bed ones and raking them and all things to try and keep them going. So which is the one that's there, Joe. Yeah.
That's my kind of plant.
Flowers. Well, I thought the succulents would be fine by themselves, but the other anyway. Oh, Michaela's just saying on the ABC, that gardening show. Well, TV isn't interactive, really, is it? Oh, there's Melinda saying she doesn't like the cats on tables or benches either. No, I don't either.
Me either.
No.
Our cat's getting a bit smart lately, and he'll jump up on the TV unit and sit in front of the TV while you're watching it.
Yeah.
You'll get something thrown at him sooner or later.
There is some webinars that I've been regularly attending, 2 or 3 a week, and you get used to who's got what animal by the tails of the cats as they wander past on the keyboard.
That's the camera.
It's quite funny. Lovely though. Lovely. Yeah, so what I was actually going to do, I did mention, and I'm going to go back to the top. Whose was it that was the first with the card thing? Right, Mandy. So I've got it sitting there ready to go. But
yawning. Sorry.
Hey, that's all right. I thought the same. I thought, I can't cancel now.
In the box.
So what I was going to do, I don't need that one in there, I don't think. Let me hope that I'm not doing the wrong thing here. Hang on, that's just an image. I'm putting the links up for our weekend. So I've got several, I think. Now, this one first, if I go whizzy them around, you're the main one, it doesn't matter. I'm going to whizzy it around, I think, until I get, which one is it that I need? Hold on. I'm pressing buttons here. Hold on. What did it do? Anything?
In the post in the chat, it's got the Mount Gambier things. Oh, there we go. It's
Did
gone
I
on
do
a
it
big one
right?
now. Yeah,
I did it
well
right.
done.
So that's should come up with the link way down the bottom. It should come up now with the full event link. So that's got both of our booking links within the description. So then I thought, just in case people don't see that, because sometimes we don't read the details. I thought what I'd do is put one each for Leanne's link. Did it change? In the comments, in the actual links in the bottom, it should change. I'm hoping so. That says Leanne's booking link.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And this one is my direct booking link. Let's see if that worked.
You're clever.
Hold on. Oh, this is me pressing buttons. So Joe,
and Joe's saying don't.
Hang on, did it change to Roz's book?
Yes,
yes,
it did. Well done.
So now I can get rid of that, and it's right somewhere in the chat for everybody. If you would like to book with either of us, or you know someone who's going to be in the area that still hasn't done it, there's the chance now to direct them to tonight's show or go to the event link where they can book it. Do you think I did well? Oh, hang on.
You did very well.
I've got to do that now. Did that work?
I wouldn't even know where to start doing that stuff at the moment.
Hold on. I'm trying to get you up, me on the left again. Hang on. I've got to do it this way, do I? It's not moving.
Oh.
Hang on. Let me do from the left to the right. Does that work? Hold on. Oh, bummer. I'm going to hide me and then come back in.
Okay, cool. Beautiful. All right.
Did that work?
There we go. Yes, it did. That was came back very quickly.
Oh, gosh. Now, the other thing I was going to do as well, right, because we are there now, what sort do you use any tools with the readings that you share on the weekend?
Not really, no. Just connecting with those that have passed over. I will have my deck of cards there, you know, if I'm drawn to it, but mostly I just use my intuition to the energies that come through with the person. So,
because you know I like playing with the drawing. So I've laid out a selection to show people. I'm not going to use all of them, but I might just pick up one or other of the top of these cards if someone's asking for a card. I have got yours here to go with yours, so we can do the snap or not, whichever. But these are a demo, and I'm going to solo this one. These are a show of what types of tools or cards that I use. So you can see here that these are the Lenormand decks. I'm going to take the 4 decks with me: the Fairy Tale, the Mystical, the Pixie, and the Rana George. Okay, so they're the back of each of those. I've got them laid out so that tonight I can just grab one or one of Leanne's, right? So that's one thing that I've got to take. I may take... I'm definitely going to take this. It's a very heavy pack, so I might have to take an extra bag. The transparent tarot, it is so much fun to use. I'm not going to use that tonight. I may take the messages from your animals as well. Okay?
Nice.
So, and the other thing I'll definitely take is the Labyrinth Through Time, which is the charm kit. But this one, that's the tea reading system, tea leaf card reading system that uses quite a different set of cards to what is the usual that we have. Okay, so there's the selection, the type of things that I'm actually going to use. Right.
Cool.
There you go. I thought I'd just do a quick demo of it because it's fun.
Yeah. Are you taking the animal ones tomorrow?
Well, it depends how heavy the bag is. Would you like me to?
Room for them, please. I'd like
I
to
might.
look at them.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, no, Dagmar.
So I think Yeah, she's a friend of Alice's too, so that's
Yeah.
where I got the connection to get the cards, because Dagmar is who I connected with to connect with Peanuts
Yeah.
before I
Yeah,
decided
of
what
course.
to do. I wanted to ask Peanuts first, and it
Yeah.
worked out really well.
That's good.
I thought it was a good way for me to have used to connect, because when you're in an emotional state, you sometimes just can't
Yeah.
do it yourself.
Oh, that's it. And sometimes it's good to have somebody else do it so you're not questioning yourself either,
Yeah,
sort of thing.
finding what
So,
you want for the answers for
yeah,
yourself. Yeah,
exactly.
exactly. Pinky.
Yeah.
Whatever it was, snap, whatever it was, we said that exactly
Yeah.
the same time.
We did, didn't we? I love it.
So, we will get on to the readings, the cards and stuff, because I'm just moving that off the edge. I'm fearful I'd knock it off the table. Hold on, my thing. And Steve's saying he loves the Lenormand deck. I love them
Yeah,
too.
they
I
are
think they're
good.
great. Hang on. It all shifted because I went down to have a look to see which of our names were that they were coming up. I had it down there. So we were at Mandy's first, wasn't it?
Yeah, we
Pretty
were.
sure that's where a card was mentioned
Yes.
first. So we'll start there, and I'll do the first one from your deck. And as I feel, if we do get to the bottom where someone's saying cards and you actually put one of the decks, whether it's the Rana George, the Pixie, the Mystical, or the Fairy Tale, but we might not get that far.
We're going to still finish packing.
What have you got for Mandy?
I've got the protection card, honey, and this is very much about may your guided light surround you, watch over you, and help protect you on your journey. So just pull on that protection, know it's always there, and feel that safety net being around you as well. Take chances is the reference I get.
And as you are, oh, excuse me, I just had a hiccup. And as you are actually traveling along your path, be that butterfly that really does transform it, because they start from that caterpillar and then transform into the beautiful butterfly. But look for the signs of confirmation from above that your loved ones are around you as well. So that's what the message is with that. Just getting a sense of inner beauty, just inner beauty as well. So accept that inner beauty and acknowledge it for yourself. Okay. Now, who was next? Let me see. Where's the? You might be able
At
to
the
help
top,
to spot
yeah.
it. Yeah,
I'm
I'm at
just
the 1932 at the moment.
okay.
Uh,
So for the next one for cards, can I have a card? So there's Mandy. I'm just
there
looking
it
for the
is,
word
Melinda.
cards.
Would that
Yep.
be it? Unless, of course, you find something else.
No, I haven't, not yet.
Okay.
Uh,
What have you got?
there's a few just general questions. All right, so the card, honey, English would help, that I have pulled for you is the lock and key. It's time to let go of the past, but also open yourself up for what is to come. Release the fears, unlock your inner power and strength. So sit in that energy. Don't give in to the fear.
With the rings, it is actually too more around relationships. I'm feeling time of coming together, protection and promises. So it's really honoring what you feel at your instinctive, intuitive level of connection with someone special. There is someone that is in your mind a lot, who is that coming together of soul minds in some sense. So, and it does feel very protective. And promises can be something that can be broken. Just put the mind on what the actual intention is rather than the outcomes as well, because sometimes the best intentions can be that they are the best intentions but don't always work out. But in the long run, they do. It's just looking at the bigger picture of how Spirit's got that plan in place that you've agreed to too. So it's just sometimes our way of thinking it is different to what Spirit presents it to us as. That sound about right?
It does. It sounds good to me.
So here we go. We've got a card, a request from Kat.
Cat.
Outcome of an application for a new job. I'm going to just pull the Rana George one for Kat. Ooh.
I get exciting times. I've got goosebumps around that, but also look at the emotions that are coming up at the moment for you as well. Acknowledge your feelings while being present in the moment, honey.
Now, this one is the boudoir. It's the bedroom. It's the whatever is the resting place, like where you feel the most comfortable. Do you feel the most comfortable in your bedroom? It's making it your own sense of safety haven, extreme pleasure, whatever you want your bedroom to be. So as far as the application for a new job, make it whatever you want it to be so that it is bringing to you those deepest desires of, well, I suppose, satisfaction.
Know what you want, honey, and own it.
Yes. It's a beautiful cause, wasn't it? And there's Natalia. I wonder if there are any messages from past loved ones.
Oh, okay. Straight away, I got pain to my chest. So I feel like I'm with chest, heart, lungs, and I get the reference to a female energy with that. I don't feel heartbroken, but I do feel a big part of my heart was missing. So whether somebody very close or dear to her passed prior to her, like a very close loved one in that sense. So I feel like I can't get the words out. So I don't know if she couldn't communicate properly or she didn't talk very good English in that sense. But I do feel like it's more of a grandmother figure for you as well with that. I get beautiful, loving energy. I do feel that you feel her presence around at times. And it's more that peaceful feel, that loving feel that you get when you pick up on her energy around you. For some reason, I feel like I need to be doing the movement like I'm sewing or darning or something along those lines with her energy. My hand's going and it's like, okay, what am I doing? Sort of thing. So I do feel she was very much the needle or the needles in her hand in that way. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So please know her love. There's a lot of love that comes through for you.
Good. That's good. I was feeling a tightness around the heart, like almost like I was holding my breath. So was there a loss of or difficulty breathing in the end? But I did pull the card from Leanne's deck, and it's 11. So it like went, no, it's not. Yeah, add up 3 and 7 is 10. 1. Oops. But it's the protection I was feeling of her, of your grandmother, wasn't it? You said, Leanne. I felt it was that energy. So it's that guiding light surrounding you. She's watching over you and helping protect you. So certainly take on, and this is a new journey for you ahead as well. Being that 1 card, when you add 3 and 7, it does equal 10, which makes it 1.
That's it. New beginnings.
Did we show up Dee's hello before?
I don't think we did. Hey, honey.
Lovely to see you there. And we've got Chantal would like a card, so I'm going to go.
Okay, I've just got told split the deck. Oh, the card that I split on is the trust card, honey. So whether you're sort of struggling with that a little bit at the moment, the card says trust. It will all work out. Know the sun will rise in the morning and the moon will set in the evening. So just go with the flow. Trust the process is the reference I'm getting with that.
And the cross is definitely reinforcing that as far as a continuity in that trust. You are on the right path. Believe in yourself. So it is just destiny awaits you. Here's me thinking that said destroy, and I'm like, that don't sound right. Destiny awaits you. So it certainly is reinforcing that trust.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
We've got the lovely Adair here watching as well. How you going, honey? A long time no see. I feel like I've been so absent from Facebook.
Diane at 1935. I'd love to put up. There you go.
Yeah.
You're using your deck. Oh, there. Oh, hang on. Yep, there you are. Are you using your deck? Yep. Well, yes, we are. And I'm also using others. So yes, hey, lovely lady. Yes, lovely to catch up with you. Cool. So I'll go back to the 1930. What was it?
Oh God, it was Diane. You did say it, and I thought I'm going to remember that. My brain is like a sieve lately, I tell you.
Oh, mine's been getting worse. Absolutely. It's 1935, and I think it was Diane's.
Yeah, it was definitely
So
Diane.
one of their
I
regulars.
remember that part.
Yeah,
Hey,
and I'm
honey.
doing the pixie card for Diane because she's got
Yeah,
that beautiful little puppy. Love it.
I love it. And I love the way you got the heart, and we got the hearts on the cards.
Yes.
Perfect.
Gorgeous.
So this, honey, is more cleaning out the energy, like making room for what is to come. Get rid of the clutter in your life, whether it's physical, mental, or emotional sort of side of it. I just get clear out the clutter, make room to receive your new blessings. All right. So by letting go, you're making room for what is to come. And could that be around love?
Could well be. But what I'm actually getting is a feeling around the throat is to actually express yourself and express that love. So when you are actually feeling it pulling in at your heartstrings or whatever, you're needing to actually express it, say so, is what I'm getting there. So it can be sometimes a bit difficult, but do that. And we've got Annette for one,
Hey, honey.
like a card as well. Hi, Annette.
Okay, the card I pulled was the Star card. Now, I actually feel like this is about focusing on manifestation, putting your wishes out there, so to speak, at the moment. So look at what you're wanting in your life and work towards it. The card says, look towards the stars. It's time to manifest, visualize while you want, whilst you want planned and set your goals. Plan and set your goals. All right.
And with this, with the emotions, it's acknowledging your feelings as you're setting those goals, but being present in the moment. Set them as if they are already a reality and happening. So that's what you're placing it into, is the present moment as you're setting those goals. Okay, Annette? So we've got D. Yes, here she is asking for a card now. I'm going to do mystical for D. Oh, my goodness.
Lovely. The card I've pulled, honey, is the Scorpio, and for some reason I'm drawn more to what this card says. Your words can sting. Watch your tongue and choose your words wisely. So whether you need to just slow it down, think about what you're saying before reacting at the moment, I just get a little bit behind energy around that. Okay.
And there's certainly the masculine influence happening at the moment as well. That I think that the pet is not a cat. I think it's a ferret. I'm just waiting to see if that's going to actually focus better.
I thought it was my eyes. It probably is my eyes still, but still.
Oh, look, these cameras can be a little iffy when it comes to focus. So, and this is my latest one. It's the newest one that's supposed to focus properly. Let me go like that. Does it? As I'm pulling it back.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh,
And
yes, it is a ferret.
So, a show-off male, it's sort of it almost feels like a flamboyance around this masculine energy, and certainly something that's unique in its pet. So I'm just feeling not a concern about it, but just that there is a masculine energy around, and connecting that Leanne had said as well, that I've already forgotten. What did you say?
I'm not too sure, but I was just, what card did I pull? Oh, the Scorpio, just watching
Scorpion,
in
that's
height
right.
roads
Be
at the moment.
careful. Yeah, so
Yeah, Scorpion. God, Liam, what are you talking about?
Scorpio probably has that connection as well with it too.
Yeah, that's
Astrologically.
weird. I was looking at Chantel's message saying, thank you, ladies. Big struggle with trust lately and being on the right path. Yeah. Okay. Much love to
Yeah,
you, honey.
thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes it does take a lot to step into that. Where's that comment gone? There it is.
And you know what? I think with the way the universal energy is at the moment, so many people are finding that things are a little bit unsettled is the word I'm looking for, and sort of questioning themselves a little bit. So it doesn't surprise me that people are feeling that.
I think too, like sometimes our own inner guidance, we don't know where to look first for finding out that what is there about me that I need to understand next, type of thing, because the journey is seeming like it's all over the place at the moment. I'm just delving into I've got to look at the thing, human design. It's very interesting. It's like anything that we're using as a tool to help us understand. Find out, like for yourself, see where your strongest desire and interest is in what is the guidance you need next. It could be something like the tools, having the readings, or even learning a system yourself that's going to help along, whether it's Reiki, whether it is, hypnotherapy can help yourself just as much as others, all sorts of different things.
Yeah.
Find what you're attracted to in that.
That's it. Can I just acknowledge Caitlin's message? Said, good evening to you both. Hope you are okay, Leanne. You are often in my thoughts. Thank you, honey. We're doing okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, down there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yes. Yeah, just saw it. I don't want to lose my place. So
no. No. That's it. That's right. That's why I thought I'd read it out.
So this one's for Joy.
Joy, I've got the palette, honey. Be creative, express yourself, move that energy at the moment, and watch how things will just flow in that way. Be creative, express yourself, learn something new.
And look at how that connects with the breath.
Yeah.
So you're actually releasing the stuff that doesn't serve you anymore, and you're actually finding new, fresh inner energy that will bring more of that balance, bring more of that creativity and what you're needing. So certainly take those deeper breaths as you're finding out what's new, what's next. Yeah.
And I think that's a great idea for everybody at the moment. Take those deep breaths, do the slow breath work, ground yourself. Perfect way to deal with this energy shifts.
Or just stand outside with your mouth open, mouth open, whichever way that you need to take in the wind. That's going to help you bring it on. I did it get rough this afternoon here. Yes.
I did it.
It did a little. Yeah.
Yeah.
And for Alison, I'm actually doing the fairy tale Lenormand deck for her.
All right. So I've got the fire card. So this is more about taking control of what's going on at the moment. Find that fire within you. Go deep within. All right. And then sit in that energy. Okay.
And as we're looking at this card that is the lady card in the Lenormand deck, 29 is the lady, but what we've got is the depiction of what seems to be a Cinderella figure who is at the, working fingers to the bone and that type of thing. You can see the tools of the trade for cleaning and scrubbing and all that, rags and dirt and all the rest. But remember that there is that transformational dove that's on her hand. It's that it's not waiting for the fairy godmother. It is expecting those dreams to be coming true. So in that feminine energy, wish truth, or that, the actuality coming into being your reality. Yeah. Is that what it's? Yeah, something like that.
It sounded good to me.
It sometimes just wanders in weird.
It does. Did we do one for Mandy Ellie? Was she our first one? I'm not too sure.
There was a Mandy to start with. I don't know if it was that photo. Was it?
No, I don't think there was a baby with it.
No. I'm going back to have a look, see who the first one was, because that's intriguing. It's Mandy Louise. It's a different Mandy.
Yeah, wow.
So there you go.
Nice. All right, so I've got the mountain for you, honey. This is more about, for me, I feel like a lot of the hard work is behind you. Focus on getting to that point where you can find peace in yourself at the moment, because I get when you do that, there's going to be a lot of clarity that comes through. The card says you are a tower of strength. Push towards use your wisdom and determination to help you reach your desired outcome. Hopes if I can get my words out.
Yeah. So what was that about the dreams? Was there a dream one in there?
No.
No. Okay.
It was more about hard work, strength, pushing through.
I'm hearing things.
You got my problems tonight.
Well, with the star, and as you had the mountain there, what was coming to my mind was continuing to move up. It's not just being limited by the physical position of where you are on the mountain, on that climb, on what's next. It's really going beyond that and reaching for the stars. So you're really taking that energy out and into the cosmos with the stars. So you're looking to the stars. You are manifesting what are those dreams that come in from that star realm, that cosmic realm. So visualize what you want and really plan it. Set your goals as if it is, like some of the other readings, as if it is now. So, yeah. It's really putting that trust in it too. Climbing those mountains, yes.
Love it.
Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow. Sorry, I had to do that.
Oh, good.
My kids hate it when I start singing. Used to.
We can sing along in the car tomorrow, Ros. That's okay.
Just don't video it.
I'm not a very good singer, so I'll let you do most of the work.
I can be okay, but not in something like this.
All right, so Sarah, I've got the Let Go card, honey, and I'm actually going to read this one to you. For some reason, I'm drawn to that. Release the past to the universe and allow the inner peace to replace it. So whether you're a little bit torn or you're questioning yourself a little bit at the moment, time to let it go.
And the path's not always easy, so believe in your journey. Now, when is it time to come up to that crossroads? I know this isn't the crossroad, it's the path, but it's still the same thing. When you get to a crossroad, you do need to make a choice or a decision or whatever. Follow what path you feel most definitely is your path, and stop doubting it. It's just what I'm feeling. Step into what you know is the right pathway for you.
Yeah, perfect. And I'm getting step back into your intuition more, honey.
Part of what a pathway is.
Exactly.
It is. Let's see. Now I've got a little tool for that too.
I get not much longer.
See, in this nice little kit I've got.
Yeah. Oh, the little gold bag. Yes.
2 sets of the tea leaf cards. I've got 2 types. Here I've actually got a dice. I'm going to roll it and it comes up. I can't move the card, but it's actually 6. So I would say if you're reckoning that it's only going to be not long, it could be 6 days or 6 weeks. It's not going to be any longer than that.
Yeah. It's well before Christmas is the reference I get with that. So, somebody said to me yesterday it's only like 12 weeks until Christmas. Doesn't seem right, but, it could be. Probably right.
It was a month or something ago that Shaz started to post how long Christmas was away.
Oh my goodness, she's looking forward to it.
Yeah, I also think as far as before it sells, that could also include the settlement date too.
Yeah. Quick settlement.
It could include that. Now, Kelly was saying from the YouTube, usually she misses, but she's not going to tonight.
No.
So do you get anything mediumshiply?
Mediumshiply. All of a sudden my head started to hurt with that. So when you asked that, so I actually feel like I've got a male energy around you. So whether there was brain tumors or pressure to the head, to me it doesn't quite feel like a stroke. I would want to say more tumors in the head in that sense. I do feel like I was more drawn to the forefront. Like around the nose, the forehead sort of thing.
So I'm getting some pressure there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it could be sort of right through. Yeah. But yeah, I just get a lot of pressure to that forefront of part of the head in that sense. So I do feel like it was something, symptoms were there for a while. I don't feel like it was something sudden in that sense, but I do feel he was very good at sticking his head in the sand, so to speak. And it's funny because that's the reference he gives me when he's giving me pressure to his head with that way. So please know his energy is very strong around you. I actually feel like he's more of a guardian for you these days, a protector in that way. Okay.
And the card that I've actually pulled is the dagger. So I feel, did he have surgery with it as well? Was it something that did end up with some surgery? But courage and protection are surrounding you at the moment. So break free from any negative cycle, release those unwanted attachments. That's what the dagger's for, is to cut the cords and attachments.
Yeah.
So you would know what that's about, Kelly.
Yeah. Sarah's saying good morning. Good morning, honey. You're just getting up.
Sarah of...
right down near the bottom. 2016. Yeah.
Is that the one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even further up. Oh my goodness, we have got a few comments there. I just noticed Louisa from yep.
I just seen beautiful Heather from Scotland. We're going everywhere today. Hey, honey.
Yeah, I've got to find where the comment is that I just lost. Where was it? Do you remember? It's someone.
Alison is on the screen.
Ah, there it is. Yeah, you know how on the Be Live it brings up the little red thing next to the comment?
Oh, yeah, that was playing.
Hide. Yeah, I was trying to find the red.
That was playing Silly Buggers with me on Wednesday night.
Oh, yeah. I think a lot of it's settled down at the moment, although there was an error message popped up because Facebook has changed something in the background of, with their live streaming, doing the live connection into Facebook. They changed something that meant Be Live, Ecamm, StreamYard, all the platforms that use it. We're coming up with some misconnections and it wouldn't connect schedule and all the rest. So I did have an error message up, but it wasn't saying it was not doing it at the moment. I'm assuming that it's all still going through correctly because we are going out to my YouTube, my Facebook page, the profile, mytimetv.live and Leanne's page, Leanne Winston Psychic Medium. So I'm assuming that's where all of you are coming from. So you've got a YouTube channel, haven't you?
I have. Yeah. Not that I've done much with it lately.
Yeah, see, I don't know. Like, you can only go to one YouTube channel at a time on these platforms. You can't do two. So otherwise, I'd have yours and mine, but I can't do it.
It's something we could share the link to later when the broadcast is finished. Maybe
you probably could too. Yeah, you might find it because can you put a comment in the stream down the bottom right like I can, or not?
I got nothing there today. Oh, host chat.
I don't know that the guests can. Well, put it in the host chat when you find it, and I'll actually put it then into that. Oh, you've got it.
I just wrote boo.
You did too. You found it.
Yeah, I found that part. I just got to find my YouTube channel.
So for Alison, I have brought up one of the Rana George cards for you while Leanne looks for that. It is what number is it? 20. Sorry, I think it's the Park or Gardens card. So this one in its depiction is a more formalized style of the Arabic, Mediterranean style of garden. It's beautifully laid out, but it's that depiction that we know that when we're out in the garden, we're in a public space and place. So it's really getting you to, giving you the message to get out and about into Mother Nature, whether it's in a formal aspect or whether it's in a casual, go bush, find somewhere that you're needing to actually breathe in that is the energies and the natural aspect of what is Mother Nature. It is natural because of that factor that we're in nature. So that's what I'm feeling. Or if you do have a green thumb, more than I've got the brown or black one, go and work in your garden and have a ball, because it's just that energy of Mother Gaia and all it is that for you. What does it mean for you? Bring it in.
The card I pulled was the crown. So it's very much about standing in your power, owning it type of thing while you're doing that. So beautiful.
Now, how do I know.
I don't know.
I'm trying to get this link and I'm poking me. I can't copy it from there. Do you know that?
Oh, really?
No, I can't pick it up.
Let me drop it in Facebook then, in our messenger.
Yeah. That's a bit weird.
There we go. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
I've got to actually open a Facebook page. All I've got is Be Live sitting there. So for people that I'm pressing buttons again, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry because I like pressing buttons.
I've got Jen from YouTube coming in. Hey, honey.
Oh, goodness. I've just got... you know how Facebook goes all over the place when I'm signed in as the wrong one. I was in there as you. Which
Facebook is actually driving me nuts when I'm trying to find stuff, and it's like you're in the wrong profile now and you've got to change it.
Yeah, you've got to make sure, and you've got to check which one you're in to actually get the right commenting and the right news feed, and switches you into mega business or whatever that thing is called. Which I don't know. Copy link address.
I like Emily's comment on the bottom. She likes pressing hubby's buttons too.
Oh, look, I like my buttons pressed too, but shit, that was a long time ago. Did I say?
Whoops, you did. Just slightly.
Right, now, where were we up to as far as the cards go?
Before the buttons.
because I just see this one from Melinda. Am I on the right link? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Definitely,
it
honey.
shows up. Card, we did Alison's. Will we get our
Yes.
home with 10 acres? Christy's asking that. Now, we did just do
Tracy?
Kelly's, wasn't it?
Yeah. Tracy, I get a yes with that.
Yeah, I have too. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
getting a yes. I could also pull out the pendulum just to use that as another one of the toys, but I'm not doing it. And I'll prove that I have got one though. See?
That's pretty.
So you can use any type of weight on a string for a pendulum. So yes. Now we did Alison's, did we? Yes. Whoops, sorry. I've got Kelly's there. Oh God. Oh, it's another Alison. There's the Alison that's yep,
It's a different one.
And I did Mandy's, didn't I? Yep, because it had a baby. So Kelly's, here we go. I think we're at Alison Turnbull.
Yes, we just did that because I pulled the crown.
Okay, so now we've done that. See, there you go. And Kelly there has mentioned she's joined on YouTube. Oh, so you subscribe. Thank you so much. So when you get, have you got the link for Leanne's yet there to subscribe to Leanne's as well? And morning, evening, Kat. Did we do one for Kat? Yes, we did, didn't we? That was a job application. Did we do one for Joanne Rogers?
No, not yet. I love the pictures of the little bubbas there.
Oh, there are a few. Yeah.
Okay.
That's nice. Oops. And that's actually quite appropriate. The feather for the connection to the spiritual realm being strong, as far as she's got the Anzac poppies there as part of the profile. Yeah. You know you're never alone and you are receiving guided messages from above. Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, and you're on the right path, honey. The path hasn't always been hard, but the hardest work is behind you. Okay.
So thank you, Joanne. And Dee went with her gut. Will the backlash be severe, please?
I'll let Ros answer that one because we talked about that on Wednesday night.
Did you? Because I was only monitoring. I don't listen. It's not an admission that I don't listen. I hear.
You were focusing.
Yes, because and there's an upside down dog. Look at it from the sense of the unconditional love of whatever choice you made for yourself, going with your gut. Backlash won't be severe. Don't expect it to be severe. Just accept it for what it is. That's what I'm feeling around that. It will be what it is, but you don't have to have it as a judgmental, this is severe. It's not.
Yeah.
It's just going to be what it is, and it's not your problem. It's a result.
Exactly. And that's it, honey. Be careful. Be careful that you're wishing for that severity to come through. Okay. Because we do draw that energy in. All right.
Yes.
You've done what you needed to do. You're owning it and just sit with it. Breathe through it. Let it pass. Flow through.
Yeah. And this is an interesting one to see as a comment after drawing a dog for yours today. Question from a friend: will a new dog settle and stop attacking my other dog?
In time.
I was just going to say, but it might take a bit of time.
Yeah.
Even the 3 that we had here together, there was. Given time, they would have got along reasonably well. But it does need to just have that time. Now, where am I up to? So, no, not on the pillows. There's those links. Gee, we've got lovely comments there, isn't it? But I've probably already put on there, haven't I? Oh, excuse me. Killing the plastic flowers. September is the hardest month from Chantel. Will someone close pass? Oh, with someone close passed away years ago. Oh, heart feels for you there. Yeah, September. Today is actually what would have been Harvey's birthday. Wow. So there is memories do pop up when you have loved ones who've passed, and birthdays and things, anniversaries, that sort of thing.
And I feel their love, honey, because it's around you and it's really strong.
Yes, absolutely. Now, Corinna, I think you did mention her
popping
in before, didn't you?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well, hi, Corinna. Yeah, I saw that comment from Diane, the one about the water. I think I brought that up. Emily, good evening to you.
Hey, Ellie.
Well, nice to see you here. I know that you've actually asked somewhere for a card or asked a question. I don't know how further down. We'll see. We'll see. Yes, I kill the unkillable. Even my plastic ones look deprived. Yeah.
I was actually looking at the one behind me before to see if that was dying of dust.
I have actually looked at mine with the dust too. Every so often I think I must dust you. I look to a degree. I think it protects them.
Actually, I remembered a couple of weeks ago, I dropped that plant there because there was a huge spider and I had nothing to kill it with, so I dropped the plant on top of it and left it.
Yeah.
I can imagine what
It's
it's like now.
incubating what's left there somewhere. So a
Yeah.
plant, if a plant is okay somewhere, don't move it. All my gardening skills in one sentence.
I like that.
That's a good hint. A very good hint. If I had to grow my own food, I'd go hungry. At least I've got chickens. Hey, it's a
Me
good
too.
way. It's a good way to diet too.
Protein.
Haven't got it in the
Lots of.
garden, you can't eat it. Oh, aren't they gorgeous little emojis? Thank you,
They
Alison.
are.
Love that. And no, Emily, succulents don't survive everything, not me. So that's why
Not me.
I like this one too. Yeah, that gardening show on the ABC is hosted by the guy that looks like he needs a fumigation. I agree. Only because, yeah, my husband at the time, he had full face beard from quite a young age, actually. He had full face beard a lot of the time. Not quite as bushy, but it certainly was something. You have to keep them clean and trimmed to be nice and pleasant to be around.
And I can imagine being in an earthworks and farming, how dirty that would get.
Yeah. Look, I've got a photo because we used to do the concreting as well. So he'd be there with the cement bags, like the actual, cement bags.
Powder.
Yes,
Yeah.
and like he was covered head to foot. I managed to get a photo of it. I don't know where it is now. It's in the box somewhere, but you could only just see the eyes through this grey cover over green clothes. It was very interesting.
Oh God! Can you imagine what went in the lungs?
It was weird. So for Marissa, any messages? I'm actually pulling a card from.
I am too, and I've pulled the boat card, honey. And this is very much about a time of, I can't even read it, a time of chance encounters, new journeys, new explorations. So look at what's coming up.
Gosh, and as you're moving through that, take the energy of the dog with you, because a dog really is that unconditional love, and it brings with it that readiness to be active in anything. And what I like with this, I know it's a ball, but from the distance, it almost, and I think it is actually, it is. I don't know if that'll focus, but it's a crystal ball. So be ready to receive any of the messages. It's got the pyramid, it's got the candles. There's magic in this card. So be ready to travel those waves with magic as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and we've got Mimi Jady.
Hey.
That's a long name. It's lovely.
It is.
A hug to start your day. I love you. Oh, that's a beautiful emoji too. Thingy. What do you call them? Or icons.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. So, messages. Wondering if there's any for Natalia. We did Natalia.
We did her. Yeah. Pretty sure we did.
And I've got those links there. There's Emily saying good evening again. I know I saw where she asked for the card. Would love a card from Lee.
Hey, Lee. I've got the confirmation card coming through. So look for the signs from Spirit. I get you're asking the questions. So look for the signs. Ask those desired questions. Open your heart to receive and receive the signs from above. So they are there.
Yeah. And I picked up 2, so I figured that meant you're meant to have 2. So it's actually right. Which one of these first? Rise, get in touch with your true self, enjoying your moment. But at the same time with the inkwell, it's look carefully at agreements, be careful what you're signing. So, there's something that you've got coming up that really is confirming that true you. And it's in that form, I would say, probably of a self, agreement with self that you're going to sort of on that spiritual level sign with yourself, if you understand what I'm saying there. So that's the sense of what I've got there.
Yeah. I
And
think Emily's trying to get our attention. She's tagged you and I.
wish I was in Mount Gambier.
Oh,
Lovely to see everyone, really.
yeah.
But sometimes it's not possible. So we're tagging there.
Right down the bottom.
Just at that
20.
one, I'm going to put it up because I think that's the
Yeah.
one that I'd seen,
Yeah.
1951. So, yeah, down there. Yes, gotcha.
I'm
Yeah.
actually drawn to higher hormones, honey, at the moment. I feel
Oh,
like if you're not pregnant, you're on the verge of it.
I still, I mean, I know it's been a question for a while for you, Emily.
Yeah.
I think it's relax, let the body relax, let things
Mm.
work through.
Take its course.
Started spotting, not sure if it's period. Look, I think your system is still trying to even itself out. It's
Yeah.
not in its complete homeostatic position at the moment, I think. So, yeah, serious pain issues there. Look, it could be that it could be that there is the pregnancy and it might be something that's along the line of that ectopic type or whatever, and it might need to be moved on to the next start, whatever it is. That's just what's coming to my mind. So keep an eye on it. I probably would see always with that sort of thing. I know you're
Yeah,
under
good check.
doctor's care anyway, I think, aren't you, Emily? So do keep an eye on that. I think it's more that release the tension in your body. It's let it settle and do its own thing.
Yeah, that's it.
But
I
of
always say
course,
to people, relax, have
over,
fun, and enjoy the
yeah,
process. It's the
yeah,
thing what brings the two of you together.
yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah.
keeping the oversight on your health. I still
Yeah.
feel you will get pregnant.
I do too, and I
But
don't feel like it's too far away.
release that tension around
Yeah.
the expectation of it. Yeah.
Mm.
So, look, what I might do is this will be the last one. I see that it's 8:36 on my computer. We do
Yeah,
try
and I
to
still got
keep
some
it
packing
within
to
that,
do.
and I've still got some packing to do and sorting which bag I take that's not going to be too heavy to throw into your.
That's all right, boot's mostly empty.
Yeah. Oh, look, I do travel light, so I say
Yeah.
yes. So any messages from past loved ones? I'm going to do this one from the fairy tale for you, Marissa.
Yeah. I got
Getting
pull
it.
a card as well. I actually feel you're quite intuitive, having I've pulled the third eye, which is very much looking at your own intuition and trusting the information that comes through. I sense that you feel spirit around you, so just trust in that as well. Okay.
And part of that trust, this is the snake card. Now, the snake doesn't always mean the snake in the grass and the one that's going to be what you need to be wary of, but be wary of is what I'm saying in this. There's that lovely chat that they're having, the snake and the mongoose. I presume it's a mongoose or something. It's din dins. Actually, so I think it's just having that openness and awareness of, like Leanne said, trusting your intuition and the rest. Take it just that little bit step further, and certainly put protections up around yourself so that you aren't being sucked into something that's not the right energy, not the right spirit connection, because it can happen.
Yeah.
That's why we do have methods and ways of protections, isn't
Yeah.
it, Leanne?
Oh, definitely. And I've got to laugh because I've got to tell you a story. 2 or 3 weeks, probably 2 weeks ago, I went up to Marybridge to help my dad clean up around the area where they moor their houseboat, because apparently the river's supposed to come quite high. So he's putting precautions in place so his work shed doesn't get flooded. And he had this metal box thing that somebody had made a checker plate. And I went to pick up the front of it, and I'm like, Leanne, you idiot, you should lift it slowly and look under it before you actually rip it up. Leanne continues, even though she's getting these thoughts, to then have a baby brown snake run out the back end of it, and did I scream?
Oh,
And I
yeah,
have a phobia with them. I've had run-in with a brown snake before, a baby one,
yeah.
and since then I can't stand them. But it was that trusting that intuition, that lifting off the ground just half a foot to think you should have looked under there before you actually really Yeah, and thinking about now, I probably had my hand under the edge of the metal to pull it up with us.
Yeah. And that is that reinforcing even of that last card there that was for Marissa, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yep, for
But
sure.
look, I think what we'll do is just pull one more card that's for everyone that hasn't got the one-on-one card tonight, okay?
Yeah.
So I've pulled this one. Ooh, cool one.
And I've got the dagger. So very much about cutting the cords, letting go of the past to make room for what is to come through.
Yeah, and also with the web, I see that as a unique form of creation of what are the possibilities that are ahead for us. So the hard work is behind you and it's time to look forward. So you've actually woven your web already, and it's now just that wonderful time of waiting for what is to come into that web, what you can reap as your reward. So for that hard work.
That's it. Yeah. I love Caitlin's comment, those evil legless reptiles. My mum actually, when I screamed snake, said it's probably a skink or skank or whatever. No, skink. I had to write to start with. And I'm like, Mum, it didn't run like this. It went like this. Yeah. And my father, nearly 2 years ago, when he got bitten by a snake, told my mother it was a skink or whatever those lizards are, so she wouldn't panic and just to get her to the doctors, but it was a snake that bit him.
Oh gosh, so, yeah. I mean, there's been. It's interesting because the workshop that a lot of the webinars that I'm doing at the moment, they are hosted in America as such. So it's that sort of time zone. It's across different zones, so that different times, so that each area of the main time zones are covered. But it is certainly, someone who lives in the Appalachian Mountains and doesn't really have a great deal of the poisonous stuff. I mean, they probably have bears and deers and stuff like that, but not the little bugs. A wasp, I think, was probably the most dangerous she's mentioned so far, and said she'd love to come to Australia, except everything's going to kill you. Well, I thought, no, but when you think of it, we do have a lot of poisonous, toxic animals and creatures and sort of thing. Dangerous ones, kangaroos, if you're not careful, can kick the guts out of you, all sorts of different things. Oh, okay, yeah. Look, it's just lovely to be uniquely in our own spaces in whatever country we live in. Love your home space. We're here in our own unique locations for a reason, a purpose, whatever we've agreed to be in our lifetime, this lifetime. So, it really is learning what the purpose is, learning what we're needing to learn in this journey. So it's just lovely to be where we are in Australia, because I love my country like others love theirs. Yeah. So it's great to have you on again with us.
Yeah. It's great to be back.
Yeah.
So
look, in whatever way we can be.
Yeah.
We try to do this as a pair. Doesn't always work, and that's fine.
It was lucky you sent me the message. Even today, I got up and I was doing stuff. I'm like, oh my God, Ros and I are going to Mount Gambier tomorrow. It's Saturday tomorrow. I don't even know what day I thought it was today.
Well, funny thing, thanks, Caitlin, for that too. Funny thing, though, there was a van pulled up outside, and I'm looking and standing there and wondering, who the hell is this? And then waiting till they came to the door to see, what are you after? And they said, we're here to put your air conditioning in. Because I said, how can I help you? And I said, but you're meant to be here Friday, isn't it? They said, it is Friday.
I'm pleased I'm not the only one. You give Taylor has a chemo or a blood appointments or pick line changes, whatever. I know what days they are, but I still forget what day it is. I just know this day we need to be here.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. And it's just like, then I go, oh, what day is it?
Yeah. Look, we are in our present moment at the moment, so we both need to pack a little more. Thank you, everyone, for being here and sharing your time with us, because without you, it's not the same. So, thank you so much, each and everyone. And for those who are anticipating our arrival in Mount Gambier, thank you, and we're looking forward to it.
For sure.
And road trip with the Rocky Road. So I'll see you tomorrow there, Leanne.
I look forward to it. See you, everyone.
See you, everyone. Bye for now.
Bye.